What's up, guys? I'm back, Warrior. We're almost at the end of Act 1 for the Warrior and the Monk. I got some nice things for my Warrior coming into, for my Monk coming into the final part of the act. I'm trying to remember where I left off at on my Warrior. Did I fight the Executioner yet? Did I, actually I think I stopped right at the front of this village. Yeah, I think I still need to fight the Executioner. Is it like a global quest and you find the tools for the blacksmith? I think it is.
Dodge this!
Trying to get adjusted to the Warrior. This game's not like that simple.
By decree of the Count of Ogum, your whispering and conspiring has not gone unnoticed. I see your disloyalty. I hear your mockery. However, your plots against me all lay dead in their tracks. Every villager must report to the manor immediately for questioning. I alone will crush this revolt. Anyone who resists will not only be considered a criminal, but an avowed traitor.
Please! Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can...
Your luck has run out, foundling.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
You bastard! Face me! Crush them!
Rip you down, throat out. The guillotine drops. Face your death. Get down here! The guillotine drops.
Death is not revenge enough for what you've done. Fortune favors me.
Aemon just killed him. I don't know what to do. Clearfell is safe. We have to get out of here. We can talk there.
None will stop me from enacting vengeance.
By decree of the Count of Ogum, all men must work a third shift and continue excavating until further notice. Any man caught resting will meet the executioner's axe or the gallows noose.
See the corruption that spread and drove the Count mad, who's already kind of a bad guy. If you saw the trailer, or you saw the stream where they showed the cutscene that should have been in the game but isn't, where the, maybe it's somewhere in the game if you don't, like, press anything. I don't think it is. I don't think a game like this has a cutscene like that. But I'm surprised it's not in the game, where the Count destroys the shade that we met. Like, he's around here somewhere, isn't he?
But Aemon, everything I know, it's all gone. It isn't worth much. But take this. Perhaps it will aid you against that monster.
Trying to think. Isn't the dude around here? Oh, he's right here. This guy got slammed, destroyed by the Count. He like demolished him with like a magic sword or something.
One thing for certain. Count Gianor must die. He ordered the guard to round up everyone in the village, and when we resisted, they burned it to the ground. Enter the manor. Take our vengeance upon him. Take revenge.
Perfect strike. Molten blast.
Hold down the button for Resonating Shield to repeatedly beat your shield. It will release damaging shockwaves that break enemy armor. While using this skill, you will block all blockable hits.
Resonating armor sounds dope for people who have armor. I don't even want to use armor break anyway. All right.
Hold down.
Armor break to me is kind of slow. I guess I can use resonating shield at this point. Both accomplish the same thing, which is armor break.
Don't want to start a fight.
How's the clearing? Anything take your fancy? I'll find some use for that. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
It is good to see.
But we're getting close to the end of Act 1. Today, I don't know, maybe I'll stream. It doesn't really matter, you know. It's not that important because some people are watching PoE, it's like, it's not really dry yet, you know what I'm saying?
Hammer and anvil!
So I can find an enemy that has armor. I can break it and see how this ability works. This is a great ability because you're also using your shield, so it's a really good ability. Where like instead of just kind of dying, because that's usually what happens when I try to use armor break. I would just be swinging at an enemy with tons of armor, trying to get them to break, and then as soon as you break it, it would just repair. It would literally disappear immediately. You would need like something to increase the duration of your status effect, which you usually don't get on a warrior. Alright, it's got some armor. Okay, then maybe armor broken. It's pretty good. You can literally have like a shield build if you wanted to. Doesn't really do any. Doesn't really have any stun buildup, but it does break armor. And it makes me use my shield to where like the shield's blocking on its own, then I'm doing a shield raise. It's pretty good. There's a sack around here. I've never seen a sack icon. I want to find it so I can, you know, put a name to a face. What is the sack icon? You want to have a calm, calculated playthrough? I would recommend playing a warrior, because you're really not going to be up top of your chairs screaming. I really got the shield resonate mainly for bosses with armor, because that's usually a big issue. Just getting the shield off of them. I have fire, you know, so if they have that weakness, cool, but if they have armor, you need that shield. I like how in this game the range units don't feel like twigs, to where like they're probably sometimes the most brutal opponent, to where you get to them they don't die instantly because, you know, they're not just these weak twigs. A lot of time you're wasting your time even focusing on melee units. Someone at range is destroying you. Especially when there's like an elite range unit with some little ones around them. Like it's very good. It's great game design.
Stronger with every strike.
I'm noticing a lot of enemies in this area have lightning damage, so I probably should, you know,
tempered by flame.
Okay, attack speed's fine. Five mana per enemy killed, kind of useless. I see people on Twitch already in the end game. I mean, I'm on Twitch right now, but I can definitely say they burned through the game. It's been like, I don't know, at this point looking at them gives me like disassociation, or I don't know what day it is. But you know, they definitely got to the game. I really feel like they should have slowed down because there is a lot of great story points and details you might miss going to the game that quickly. No one's gonna give you an award for going to the game that fast, you know what I'm saying? The game has flavor, you know. Going through that fast, it's like you didn't enjoy the flavor. Then if you burn yourself out in the first couple of days, the game's gonna have updates, new classes, the rest of the campaign, probably more end game mechanics, seasons. Like one of the big PoE streamers has like a 400 plus, maybe longer, subathon. That's like, people are doing so many subathons these days. I never knew what a subathon was. I mean, I've heard of it. I've never really seen this many subathons until more recently. It's like, it's like hard work, it seems like. It doesn't even seem like, oh yeah, that's just like, it's like a money printer. It's like, no, but you're gonna like, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. I wouldn't want to do nothing like that. They're getting hit in the head with like a pool noodle or something for money. But they're doing like a subathon. It's like every time you add one sub, it adds a certain amount of time. Right? So it's like, it just takes forever. I don't know. I call it burnout syndrome, but in this case I call it disassociation. I call it dissociating, I'm saying. Like, you enter your room, PoE is really not going to absorb that much of your life. It's kind of feeding your life. Like, this game kind of feeds you. People play the game for like 24 hours straight for a couple days, and like, they're just completely dissociated from, like, it's like athlete dissociation. They're dissociated from the game. They're just out of the game. It's really strange. It's not like they're just sitting on their computer. It's like they're sitting on a football, just sitting there. Right? It's really strange. It's like all the energy and push you can get really comes from in this game. Comes from like the flavor, the enjoyment, the fantasy of getting the gear. It's not like you really burn through it and you need gear. You know, it's like you guys like playing baseball or something. I got body blocked, stuck in the corner. I still didn't find that sack. I actually have found it, so it must have been that person that was dead.
Face me!
So I've been reading DC Comics to kind of inspire my streaming style and all that content creation. It's like, it's a lot more tempered, right? Like you wouldn't see somebody read DC Comics and then be disassociated because they read so many of them or feel like overloaded. It's a lot more tempered, a lot more level. I think that's what the problem probably people would agree is like this isn't level. Like you're sitting on like the bench at a baseball game. It's like someone with like PTSD or like flashbacks. No one's gonna hurt anyone who's playing Pee-wee. Then armor break him.
Just try it!
Now his armor broken. I don't really know how much damage you do when enemies armor broken. That was a yellow, so he was gonna be tough regardless. A long trek to this area. Yeah, people are saying this game's hard. I definitely say it's punishing. It's like I kind of chose to build more defensively at my monk and warrior. The cool thing about it is I'm using a shield and I'm using evasion on my monk, so like it's a lot more interesting than just like 1,000 billion health or you know not having any damage. You don't need that much damage in this game. You need to know the mechanics, not get hit or not die. I never build defensively in games. That's like World of Warcraft. I'm a tank, but I never build defensively. This is the first time I've done it. It's like the way it's implemented is very interesting. Shield, armor, you know, dodge roll. Interesting. Where's the objective? Is it up here by this ladder? By this supposed staircase? Looks like a staircase.
Hammer and anvil!
Let's look at the council orders.
Soldiers of Ogham, the outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. We can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raze their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
Oh, I'll be right back. Okie dokie.
Gianor must be made to answer for his crimes. Wake! Move!
Alright, glad I built defensively because now it's ramping up. Enemies are kind of scurrying along and they're trying to get tall and slender. These are two yellow enemies.
Meek creature! I've nowhere to
I'll be back. Oh, perfect strikes recharge up your weapon. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna grab any of these right now. I already have like a full set of abilities. I'll probably upgrade like Shockwave Totem or something.
Shockwave Totem.
It's about time I start switching out some abilities for some newer ones. Lower level ones for higher level ones.
Hammer and anvil!
I kinda like the stuns. I think I'd rather go stuns and slams than fire. Kinda prefer it. I'll probably stop using like fire abilities. There's two bosses in here. There's the Count. And then there's the Clan Candlemass. What? Okay, this is where the Count is. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Because there are levels. I really didn't like Shield, or I didn't like Rolling Slam when I first saw it in like a video developers made. Then, you know, I got my hands on it. I still didn't like it, but it's kind of growing on me. Couldn't I have made, like, my flask into a rare flask? Never even thought about that. It'd be pretty good. This music seems very generic. I think it's kind of a good thing. Then you have, like,
You can rest
this
when you're
continuous,
dead. Keep digging!
like,
That's
humming or piano, whatever.
One of us will not leave this manor alive. No chance!
Right, and then it's like, it sounds very like a haunting type of music, you know? It's like kind of the beat, I guess. It sounds like it has some different background to it, but it usually, you know, type of stuff sounds... Stop level 1 Earthquake, oh my god. Upgrade that, please. Yeah, for like Earthquake, Totems, Rolling Slam. Fire's cool. It's like a secondary asset, but I'd rather focus on stuns and slams and explosions. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to like slams and explosions and stuns. Like, oh, that's tedious. Like, actually, it's kind of cool. Makes you feel really weighty and earthy. Pretty sure one of the ascendancies for the warrior is straight up slams and stuff. It's like Titan, you have Warbringer. I think Titan's like you're slamming. Like all of the sounds, like if you like separated them, like these organs, like it's very generic. It's a very generic like loop, I guess you could say. But the background is what kind of makes it unique. Like, it kind of sounds like like the background. It's really cool. Like I could have swore I've heard this like loop before, but it's like what's going on in the background kind of makes it sound more like PoE. You know what I'm saying? Like right now the singing, like that's to me kind of like misty PoE sound.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
What madness is this?
Those are candles on his back. I thought that was like a disease.
Crush them!
God.
Nothing sacred anymore.
My satchel is full.
Maximum life is fine. Especially because I do have percentage increases on life, I think. I don't know. It's fine. We found the other boss in this area, so we should be good just to go to the main boss.
Yes, please, take your time. Oh, I like this one. It seems shadows hold us both.
The villagers. You must infiltrate the manor and put a stop to this by any means necessary. The fate that befell Ogden Village is only a single raindrop in a storm that is coming. Whatever it takes.
Hello. Please. Oh, I like this one. Be careful.
Face me!
Time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
Dodge this!
sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment when our eyes locked, we both knew. She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but how many others must I fear? Is my blood truly impure? Oriana assures me we can right some of the wrongs of the past. She promises a way forward for Oggun. A way forward for the clans and the clanless alike. And a way forward for me. We must continue with our task.
Alright, I see some corruption, so we're definitely getting closer.
Shatter!
I think some more damage should be good. Melee damage. How high can your block chance go? Is that gonna block all the attacks or something? No, I don't want to read that. It's like a torture log, like I get it. He probably didn't have a good time. really nothing to say about Diablo 4. If you're playing PoE 2 and you're really gonna talk about Diablo 4 in like a bad way, it's kind of
Yes.
like
More.
you're just being
Don't
a meme.
stop. The beast
Not that deep.
hungers.
Horrific! They're insane!
Hopefully I'm defensive, have enough defense. And yours are pretty insane. They have doubles in their hands. Now I'm gonna pick up the weapon.
Husband, this interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself! You are nothing but a tyrant!
Great Wolf, have you? Kneel! First one's eye. Run, little rabbit. That will not go unpunished. First one's eye.
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not. I expect so much more from you. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you!
That guy's still carrying the sword on his shoulder. That could literally be the most corny thing ever, but it's kind of cool that he's doing it. And his health went all the way back up.
I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. The air grows colder. Agnar the wound. Agnar the impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay again. Requiem on high.
Do I have any ice resistance? Because that's what I'm going to need in this fight. Ice resistance. I have fire. I thought I was going to destroy him, but he turned into a wolf permanently. Second stage boss fight. And it's like, nah bro, he's not playing at this point. I was like, oh, this is easy.
It is good to see, please.
Yeah, I don't have any frost resistance. Oh, right here, 30% cold resistance. It's a pretty expensive ring. But like, if we want to win the fight, we have to do it. Like some of these other things aren't that important. Like 25 mana, 20 life. That's not anything. That's nothing. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Seems shadows haunt us both.
At 30% cold resistance, that means something to me. In this fight, of course. Armor break probably would be good. Probably won't be using shield raise. So like, armor break will be good against him. Resonating shield's cool. I mean, I guess I'll just go middle click, armor break. So armor break must be a little bit better than resonating shield when it comes to like the actual amount of breakage. It actually only breaks one more armor. I don't know. We're gonna see though. This cold resistance is gonna make all the difference. Plus, you know, I got that 10% from that boss at the beginning, but that's just a very small amount. Like I have 44% cold resistance, like I should be fine. Doesn't cold resistance also reduce the freeze buildup?
I'll remove your head myself! You are nothing but a tyrant! Hammer and anvil! Kneel! Easy prey! Bend the knee! You dare mock me! First one's ire! Ogre is mine!
Literally froze me. Brick definitely makes a big difference.
Chilling frost. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon.
I think that ring made all the difference.
But endured. And howled now in tune.
Where does this guy get all his powers from? I think he's like part of the Eternal Clan. They all like transform or something. That girl had like magic powers. She's like part of them, I think. The Eternal Empire, I mean. Why is he able to transform to wolf? Is this from the corruption? Oh, he has like a magical sword.
I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Chilling frost. Solstice of pain. Desolation. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Requiem on high. Chilling frost.
I think I got him this time. That cold resistance made a big difference.
As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry. Crush them! Forsaken frosts.
I'm gonna have my shout
As cold
on control.
as death.
Should have really been using that. That would have made a big difference.
The pack won't forget. Solstice of pain.
Oh my god, I almost died.
I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Chilling frost.
You can actually freeze your totem. Oh my god, please, no.
And savor each bite. The air grows cold.
Really close to going down as well.
And now the moon.
And he's still dropping those
Of the impaler.
blood shards, whatever, his blood spike.
As swift as death. And imbued by the moon.
Knock her down. down right now, buddy. We're too close.
Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay again.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Mr. Cade.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
The madness, it consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Well, that's a really good quarterstaff. That's going to be a great item on my monk. Yes, sir. Okay, Act 1 is complete. Well, this legendary bone one, I didn't even really get a look at it. Looks kind of insane. Bleed. Life cost instead of mana. Or 25% of the cost is life cost. It's pretty good. Like I said, I'm saving certain things for my other characters that I'm not playing currently, like legendaries, but otherwise I don't really care. I'm saying. Yeah, this crackling quarterstaff, especially since I'm going lightning damage. 54 lightning damage, like that's gonna be great. And it has a little bit of oh, it doesn't have any physical damage. It says 15% physical damage. I would need to add like a physical modifier to it, but I don't think I can. Yeah, we'll just put that away. It's pretty good on our lightning monk, but otherwise it's kind of useless because it only does lightning damage. It'll be fine because we have lots of lightning damage, you know what I'm saying? Lots of opportunities for lightning damage. We'll just dump the rest of this stuff.
You've done well. You have earned a prominent role in our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly. I know that Renly will dearly miss having you around, but he is also immensely proud of you. The darkness that crept upon our lands has
It's actually light outside. I just realized that.
And I have a feeling you will pursue it to the end of the world. May the first ones bless you.
I'm gonna go outside the village, back into like
Then
the
makes
combat
fun of
zones.
my collection.
We're gonna see if it's actually bright
beautiful.
outside
I
as
accept.
well. Be pretty interesting to see. Yeah, spending that cash on that ring was definitely worth it, especially because I was just stockpiling cash. I wasn't doing anything with all my money. Anyway. This ring isn't even that important.
Finn makes fun of my Oh, I like this one.
The
Count
Renly, I guess.
Geonor is dead. I never thought there'd come a day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Ogre. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes. I know I'm not your father, lad, but I've tried hard to raise you the best I can. I don't know how the Karui might have taught you, but I imagine you'll still be the man you are today. You've always had... What would you like?
Hopefully, when we get to the next act, there's gonna be tons of upgrades to our gear.
Stick to the cairn.
Let's go look at Clearfell before we go with the shade. Talk to the shade. I want to see if it's bright outside. It'd be weird if it's dark. Yeah, it's still dark. Okay, that's strange. It should be bright. I know that's like a big ask, but I feel like it'd be kind of like a prestige mode where, like, okay, you were in this area, you can still fight enemies, but it's bright because you actually beat the final boss, but it's only bright in the town. Yeah, that was Act 1. I really like it. I think especially because, you know, usually Act 1s are the dark, foresty, medieval ones. And then, you know, the second act, a lot of times it's the desert area. So, you know, it's going to be nice going to, you know, the desert in the second act. Even Diablo 2 had a desert. You know, first act, you know, it's like a theme, I guess. It's a recurring theme with a lot of games, especially RPGs.
We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow, but there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake, so we have a trail to follow. When you are ready to part from this place, we can leave immediately. The trail of corruption leads east. So east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri.
The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived. The Bastille.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route.
Look at the red
So we
dirt,
should be able to
red,
find
the
Marikath
red sand.
caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
The red sand's
Whatever
great
it
because
takes.
it's like you're on another planet. It just like completely bleaches your eyeballs.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits! Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Definitely looking for that merchant, new
A
merchant.
culture of warriors. Only the toughest survive here.
There's the exit.
Dodge this!
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
I will have to show them what I can do.
not ready. Shatter! You were no warrior.
Raider plate, bro. Devastating. Yeah, it's gonna be probably our new piece. Let's see. Life regen. Turn it to a rare. 27 armor. I think I have something that will add, you know, another modifier to a rare item. And then we have 2 sockets. I don't think we can unsocket that. If we could, this Raider arm would be insane. Okay, we probably have to travel back to like the first act location. For now. Yeah, I got 2 things, probably because I had I had like a relic or whatever, a thing in it. Yeah, I don't get that. Still a superior piece of armor. It could be even better with some sockets, some runes. And stuff. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I do want to play my monk. I have to use the bathroom and eat food and stuff. So, gotta take what I want to take. I'll probably take this ring because I know I'll be fighting the Count again. Alright guys, I'm gonna bounce. I'll be right back when I use the bathroom and eat and all that stuff. So I'll read some comics. Alright.